Okay guys, before we get started here on doing some practice problems on IXL, I just want to go over the quadrilateral vocabulary here. So first of all, we got a trapezoid, and a trapezoid is a quadrilateral with exactly one pair of parallel sides. What does parallel sides mean? That just means that these lines here. So you got one line on top going one way, one line on the bottom going another way. Those are called parallel because it's two lines that are there not touching each other. So a trapezoid, anything that has just one pair of these. So like this. It's got the line one on top, one on the bottom, like that. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral with both pairs of opposite sides parallel. So these lines don't touch, and also these lines don't touch. So parallelogram, the whole thing is basically parallel to each other. That's why we call it a parallelogram. Usually looks like that. A rhombus is a parallelogram with four sides of equal length. So rhombus looks like a regular old parallelogram, but the reason we know it's a rhombus is because each side is going to have the same number around it. So looking here, we got 6, 6, 6, 6. That means that each side is the same length. It's not just a parallelogram. We call this one rhombus. Okay, rectangle is a parallelogram with four right angles. What is a right angle? It's the angle where it looks like a little square like this. This is called a right angle. Technically, that right angle is 90 degrees, like this. Anything that you feel like you could fit a little square in there evenly like that, that's a right angle. So a rectangle has four of those. Lastly, we got a square here. A square is a parallelogram with four sides of equal length and four right angles. So we got four sides. Each of them are the same, equal length, right? Maybe these are all four. And then we also got four right angles because we see those four little squares there. That's how we know that is a square. So let's keep this in mind and let's do some practice problems on IXL and try to see if we can solve this, if we can solve and figure out what kind of quadrilaterals we're dealing with here. I am going to go to IXL, and I have it open here, my problems. It says classify quadrilaterals. And even though I'm doing some problems on IXL, our math this week is on Khan Academy. But I'm using IXL because it's another good resource to practice. But the math this week is on Khan, just a reminder. Okay. So remember a rhombus. It's got to have all equal sides. So I'm going to look here and I'm going to say, okay, which one here has all equal sides? This one does not. This one does not. This one does. I'm going to choose it. Good work. Another rhombus one. Let's look for all equal sides. Nope. Yes, equal sides. Yes, equal sides. Okay, rhombus again. Do they have all equal sides? Yes. All equal sides? Yes. All equal sides? Yes. Another rhombus question. The first one does not have all equal sides. Second one does not have all equal sides, but the third one does. Now we got trapezoids. Remember, trapezoid has one set of parallel lines on it. It could be on the side, it could be top and bottom. So what I am looking here is I see one that has parallel lines, so two lines that do not touch, that are going straight across like that. Let's see if we're right. Let's see if we missed any. Good, there we go. Another trapezoid question. We need two parallel lines, two lines that are not touching and are completely equal like this. Let's see, we got that. This one looks like it works, and this one looks like it works. Let's check it. Good. trapezoids. Remember, one set of parallel lines. Looks like all of these might work. Let's take a look here and try it. Next one, we have parallelograms. Remember, parallelograms, we had one set of parallel lines there, another set of parallel lines here. So I'm thinking this one looks like a parallelogram, this one does, and this one. These are not exactly parallel. We got one going here, one going off to the side here. Not really parallel. Good. Okay, select all the rectangles. Remember, rectangle is anything that has 4 right angles. So 4 little angles where we can draw a little square in there. Looks like all of these apply. Let's check it and see. Okay, keep going here, selecting all the rectangles again. Looking for four right angles here. Looks like I only see one that has 4 right angles. I'm going to go ahead and sum it up because we've seen almost all of the shapes that we talked about here. We just did not see the square. So I hope that helps you in recognizing these shapes. Come back to this main picture if you're not sure which is which. I think the more practice you get with this, the better you'll get at it. And as always, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.